May I come in, sir?
Please come, please come.
Thank you, sir.
Kindly be
Good afternoon,
seated.
sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Kindly be seated.
Thank you, sir.
So I am starting.
Sure, sir.
So your full name, please.
My name is Biswambarnath Pande, sir.
Pande. And your home district is
Subarnapur district,
Suvarnapur,
sir.
also called Sonpur.
Yes, sir.
So how do you geographically describe your district? Very briefly.
Geographical in the sense, sir?
Where is it located? What are the nearby districts? What are the rivers around?
Got it, sir. So Sonpur district is present in the western Odisha side of Odisha, and it is surrounded by the newer district like Pargad, Balangir, Baud, Sambalpur district, and through Subarnapur district there are three rivers that flow: Mahanadi, Tel Nadi, and Om Nadi. And due to the presence of all these rivers, the soil of the nearby area is alluvial soil, and the interior regions there are Pottu Matti or it is red soil.
So what are the main agricultural crops which are produced there?
Sir, before 5-6 years, no, sir, before 10 years, I think, there were diverse crop culture, like they were producing millets and rice also. Sometimes I have seen sunflower and mustard. But now, sir, there is a monoculture of rice, and in some region there is cotton.
So it is said that India has, if India has one culture, then it is agriculture. Why is it so?
Sir, there are various negative impacts of monocropping. For example, sir, the nutrition amount in the soil will be gradually decreasing, and it will reduce the fertility of the soil. And second thing is that the pest resistance of these crops will reduce gradually. And in case there is any failure in one crop, then it will lead to a failure of food sustenance and food security.
So you did your +2 and +3 from GM College or GM University,
Sir.
named after
Gangadhar
Gangadhar Meher.
Meher, sir.
So who was Gangadhar Meher?
Sir, Gangadhar Meher was a nature poet of Odisha who was describing his poems with comparison and using metaphor, simile, and simile with the nature to describe every poem he was writing.
Can you quote any of his famous lines or stanzas?
Sir, उच्च हेबा पाई कर जेबे आशा उच्च कर आगे निज मातृभाषा.
But what was the Matrubhasha or mother tongue of Gangadhar Meher?
Odia, sir. He was writing in Odia.
And his Matrubhasha was Odia.
His matrubhasha was Sambalpuri.
Then why did he write in Odia? All his writings are in Odia.
Sir, locally he was Sambalpuri, but he was an elite person who was a Patwari at that time, and he was considered as an elite person in the society. And he was fascinated to write in Odia, and he considered himself that Odia is his mother language rather than Sambalpuri, because Sambalpuri language itself was not evolving as rapidly as it is evolving now.
So who are the Patuaris?
Sir, those who were in charge of maintaining records of land. And sir, I don't know whether it was.
So can you name another great writer or say poet of Odisha who incidentally belonged to Western Odisha?
Sir, Haldarnak.
So he writes in Sambalpuri only,
Yes, sir.
but any other person other than Haldarnak, other than Gangadhar Meher. So many consider him more important than Gangadhar Meher. So what is your impression about Bhima Bhoi?
Sir. Sir, Bhima Bhai was the founder of Mahima Dharma in Odisha, and he was the writer who was writing in Odia.
Who were the great friends of Gangadhar Meher from eastern part of Odisha, coastal Odisha. But he had wonderful linkage with them by way of correspondence through writing letters. Can you name two such persons?
No, sir, I'm unaware.
So there
of-
is a famous book, and parts of that book relate to Odisha. Everybody loves a good drought. Who had written that book?
Good afternoon, sir.
So you have opted for, so that person is P. Sainath. You have opted for sociology. These days, it is being reported that young, educated, highly ambitious persons are committing suicide. So there was a great sociologist who theorized suicide. So who was that person?
Sir, it was Emile Durkheim.
And what were the types of suicide he did mention about?
Sir, sir, I'm forgetting this type.
So one is egoistic, what are the other two?
Egoistic, altruistic, and fatalistic.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you.